Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. It really saddens me making this video, but I've got to make it as it's the right thing to do, as others were involved, and if you see injustice, you've got to speak out against it. About 2 days ago on YouTube, Zoubida Al-Arabiya made a live appeal for a GoFundMe for Walid. The GoFundMe was they needed money raised ASAP due to finding a good solicitor, as immigrations were after Walid. Anyway, she played a video, and the video started off with Walid's mom hysterical in the background, speaking in Arabic and being calmed down by a gentleman who then explained to Zoubida in English, because obviously if Zoubida knew what was said in Arabic, she wouldn't have been playing it. Anyway, the guy says to Zoubida that basically immigration were looking for Walid and that he's in trouble in court. Obviously, he couldn't tell her what was really said in Arabic. Anyway, when I first heard the video, I weren't properly listening, and then when I realized what the mother was saying, I realized all this was down to Zoubida, as if he wasn't around Zoubida, none of this would have happened. Anyway, luckily that I recorded the call, because I reckon she realized, because I tried to confront her and she just blocked me, and then all of a sudden the video is not there. If there was an appeal, would you just put an appeal up for a few hours and drop it, or would it be ongoing at least? Anyway, I'll play the video and we'll go through it bit by bit, and don't take my word. I know 110% there's going to be some decent Arab speakers that fear the Most High and they will speak out against this. I'm sure 110%, there's no doubt about it. Anyway, let me bring the video up and we'll try and pause it. It starts off, his mother's hysterical, and the guy's saying that don't want Walid back home because he's got caught, he's done something. Anyway, the mother says we don't want him in court, but we'll take it step by step and I'll explain it. What he says, that immigration will tell him that immigration are looking for him and for him to come here, and his mum basically says that she was worried, but then she says, I don't want him here, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, listen. She says, don't tell him to come here, tell him to get his things. خذ حاجته. She says, tell him not to come here. I'm sick of telling him again and again and again, and he's still engaged to that they used that idiot to Zoubida. We'll rewind it again and I'll explain it to you here. 1 second.
بس وقع
مرة ثاني مرة, that means I'm telling them again and again. هذا الديوش means that idiot. This dayush is engaged to Zoubida. The guy says you've got court, to attend. And she says, and the mother says, what has he done in mahkama means court. What has he done to be in court? His mother says, mahkama, court, mashakil means trouble. Trouble, I've never seen trouble, I've never been in trouble. And I've never done any trouble. Rabbana ahdi, she says, may Allah guide him, may God guide him. ياخذ حاجته ويمشي. She's saying, come and take your stuff, and go. Imshi means go.
Muhammad, what are they saying, bro? You came to the house, explain it to me in English, please.
And then Zoubida says, what did he say, bro? Explain it to me in English. This is what's so saddening. Ya Walid, please, my brother, your mom is better than any woman. Your mom loves you and will have mercy on you, whatever you do. But she knows better. Please, my brother, please stand up and speak the truth. If you deny what I am saying, that means you're calling your mother a liar. And your mother is a good woman. And may her dua get accepted against you, Zoubida. Brothers and sisters, sometimes a person might do badness and then he starts doing goodness, but people always judge him on his badness. Sometimes a person might do one good thing and does a lot of bad things, and people will never see the bad things. A lot of people, you might look at Zoubida and think, yes, speaker's corner. But you don't see the other things. A true believer, you look at their character, how they talk and how they act. If you hear someone swearing and doing this and doing that, what kind of character? When I make mistakes, I admit that I make a mistake. When I do something wrong, I look at myself, and once you look at yourself, you can rectify yourself and you can better yourself. My brothers and sisters, I know 110% there's going to be some good, righteous believers that will listen to this call. Anyway, when I pulled up Zoubida about this, she called me a liar. She called me a kafir. This is the second time. The first time it was over something and I didn't reply back. I made a video. This is the second video. I made a video, and even then, if you watch the video, you'll see that it wasn't a tit for tat. To me, if someone does something to me now, compared to how I used to be before, I'd rather be patient and give them salam. if you watch my video previously, you realize how deceiving this woman is. You know what saddens me? There's a chapter called the Hypocrite, and it says, when Allah's talking about the hypocrite, when you hear them, they speak good words, kind words, so you think they're glorifying me. But basically, they're like timber, plain timber, just standing there doing nothing. I'll explain that to you. Imagine now a piece of timber. That timber, you made something with it. Even if you never made something with that piece of timber and you just burnt it for fuel or for warmth, it's still beneficial. But a standing piece of timber that's just standing there is not beneficial, it's just a piece of timber. Zoubida, you might speak words, but it just goes to your throat. It doesn't penetrate your heart. This is the second time that. But Allah exposes what you done. You wipe the video straight away. That's another thing. So straight away on that same day, you had a message. You needed a solicitor. Within an hour, you've already made an appeal that you've spoken to solicitors and you only want the best and this and that. That's impossible. Walid, my friend, your mother loves you more than Zoubida. I can tell you that for definite. Any person can tell you that the mother will love their children unconditionally and want the best for them. My brothers and sisters, most of you that don't speak Arabic or wouldn't understand and probably believe her, but I know 110% there are a lot of good, decent Muslims that can speak Arabic and they will expose her. I'll rewind the recording one more time. The English part, obviously, when he explains it to you, he's not going to say, my mum was dissing you or my mum was saying this. They're looking for walid, and that's what they wanted.
الكلية لقيت الناس بتوع الاميجريشن اللي جولك هنا قبل كده مرة جولك تاني وقالوا صور لأمك وبتاع وقالوا لها هو فين وكده. استني يا ستي وقالوا بيجي هنا امتى وبتاع. ما يجيش هنا تاني. ولا بتيجي هنا وبتاع والكلام ده. ياخد حاجته. خليه ياخد حاجته ما يغيرش وجع دماغ. أنا مش راضي أكلمهم جم مرة ودي تاني مرة. ما بنتش أزعله لا هو ولا البنت علشان خاطر ما يتضايقوش عشان خاطر زبيدة ما زعلهاش. يعني جم تاني وقالوا في محكمة عندك كمان 6 أسابيع. عمل إيه بقى في المحكمة بقى؟ في إيه في المحكمة بقى؟ أنا طول عمري ما عنديش مشاكل ولا بعرف المشاكل. أنا طول عمري ما بعملش مشاكل. ده أنا بحب البنت وبقول ربنا يهديهم. قول له ما تيجي ياخد حاجته ولا ياخد حاجته ويمشي.
Muhammad, what are they saying, bro? If you came to the house, explain it to me in English, please.
Ya Allah, may you accept Walid's mom's dua against the one that oppressed her son. Ameen, Ameen, Ameen.